What's up, guys? So today my package just came in from JEGS and it's a polished aluminum bracket or alternator bracket. Paid about 50 bucks for this. Nice build aluminum. Comes with all the hardware. And today I'm going to show you guys how to install this. So stay tuned. Okay guys, so the first thing we're going to do is always disconnect your battery before we get started. And then we're going to take off the serpentine belt. Disconnect any kind of electrical connections on the alternator. And then there's two bolts. You got one up front here, and then the bolt right here in the back. So let's take off the alternator, the belt. Okay guys, so a quick update real quick. So I took off the alternator, then the belt. So now the only thing left is we're going to take this tensioner off. There's a nut on the back here. I'm going to take that off. And then to take this bracket off, you got a bolt here. Let's see, hard to see. There's one right there. And then the other one is kind of hidden between these hoses. And it's kind of hard to see, but there's a bolt right back there. So there's three total. So let's take that off real quick and be right back with you. Okay guys, so I got the bracket off. Got everything pretty much cleaned up here, ready to go. And real quick, so this is all your hardware right here. And let's see, so here's the bracket that we're going to use. So we're going to line this up. And it's going to go something like this. So basically, we're going to take this bolt out and then this bottom one right here. So we're going to be using this hole here, this one, and then this top one is what we're going to use. So, alright, let's get started. Alright, everything's all done here. Real quick guys, so my buddy has a kit. He got one too, so I want to go over this with you guys real quick. So this long bolt right here and spacer is going to be for the alternator right here. So bolt's going to go through here. Make sure you put your spacers in the back. Next one, this little long bolt spacer. It's going to be for this bottom one right here. Okay. Next one. Be for this one right here. It's going to go there. Now a few tips here guys. I recommend doing this bottom bolt first. I have electric fans, but that bolt is pretty long and it's gonna hit your fan or whatever you guys have, you know, your fan shrouds. So I recommend putting that bolt in first, unless your fan is off. But yeah, I recommend putting that bottom one in first if you want to leave your fan on and without taking off your fan shroud. So I recommend doing that bottom bolt first. Couple things, I had to cut the heater hose because it was sticking out a little too far. So I just chopped it up just about like an inch or so. So I had to cut that down a little bit. Okay. And also with this little bracket here, I had to shave mine down. I have a 130 amp alternator, and for some reason that hole looks a little low. So yeah, I had to grind mine down a little bit, but everybody's different, so just, you know, a few things you might want to keep an eye on when installing this. So you might run into a few minor problems. Okay. And then of course, this bolt was a little too big, so I just used my original bolt for the alternator. And for the rod, you're going to use this bolt here, and they come with washers, so you go put a washer, and then they come with 2 nuts, so washer and nut. And then down here they recommend taking the water pump stud out, and they have a bolt for this, but I just left mine in, so the stud was long enough, so all I did was put that little spacer on and then a washer and a nut, and that works just fine. And also, I was watching a video and this guy had the same setup as me. You know, no smog pump, no air condition, and he measured, his belt measured at 64 3/4, I think. So I ordered that belt and it was too short. So, lesson learned, guys, always measure up your belt. So this belt that I ended up getting was 65 1/2, and this works just fine. So yeah, that was a mistake of mine. You know, just because you watch a video and, you know, people got the same setup as you, doesn't mean nothing. So, you know, I ordered the same belt as he did and ended up coming up short. So yeah, always do your measurement, guys. So, and also make sure you open these up evenly, you know, top and bottom, so when you do your adjustments, you know, one side ain't, you know, coming out. So make sure all your nuts, make sure they're all nice and tight, and should be good to go. And also, JEGS does have the instructions online, so if you guys have any issues, you could always pull it up online. They got the instructions on, you know, what goes where. So, but all right, hopefully this video helps some of you guys out, and see you on the next one. See ya.